Choose any ATM of your convenience and stand a chance to win gold sovereigns.
Lanka Pay.
On the 8th of July, the petition filed by entrepreneur C.D. Lenover seeking an order preventing the calling of a presidential election was dismissed by the Supreme Court. Delivering the verdict of the petition, the five-member judge bench, chaired by Chief Justice Jayantha Jayasuriya, held that through the 19th Amendment of the Constitution, the president's tenure had clearly been limited to 5 years in office. Against such a backdrop, a new petition was filed before the Supreme Court on the 11th of July seeking an order to prevent the holding of a presidential election. Filed by Attorney-at-Law Aruna Laksiri, the petition argued that the 19th Amendment to the Constitution was not properly passed in Parliament and subsequently was not referred to a referendum, even though a Supreme Court bench had ruled that the amendment should be referred to a referendum. The petitioner further asserted that a presidential election facilitated by the Election Commission would violate the supreme law of the land since the 19th Amendment has not been properly passed. The petition was taken up for hearing today before a three-member judge bench comprising Chief Justice Jayantha Jayasuriya and Justices Arjuna Obesekara and Priyantha Fernando. During the hearing, Deputy Solicitor General Kanishka De Silva, appearing for the Attorney General, stated that as per Article 126 of the Constitution, a fundamental rights petition can only be filed against a breach of fundamental rights that was caused by either an executive or administrative action, and pointed out that a petitioner had challenged an act passed by the legislature. Highlighting that a presidential election had already been called after the passing of the 19th Amendment, the Deputy Solicitor General questioned the petitioner's motive in challenging the legality of the upcoming presidential election and not the previous one. Petitioner, Attorney-at-Law Aruna Laksiri, who stated before the court that the 19th Amendment to the Constitution was passed without being referred to a referendum, questioned its validity. This prompted Chief Justice Jayantha Jayasuriya to assert that the 19th Amendment was passed in Parliament after making necessary adjustments to the draft bill pursuant to the Supreme Court determination and as such did not require referral to a referendum. However, the petitioner, citing the Supreme Court determination on the 19th Amendment in 2002, maintained that the amendment should be referred to a referendum. Chief Justice Jayantha Jayasuriya once again highlighted that the Supreme Court in 2015 determined the necessary adjustments for the 19th Amendment to be passed without being referred to a referendum and pointed out that the amendment was passed in Parliament after the relevant adjustments were made. Following this statement, the Chief Justice, delivering the court's verdict, stated that the petitioner had submitted facts in a manner that challenged the court's authority despite being a legal professional and ruled that the petition will be dismissed as it had no legal basis. Additionally, the court imposed a 500,000 rupee court fee on the petitioner, which is to be paid before the end of this month.